Hey guys! We're gonna show you 5 ways to save money by being organized.
Yeah, in today's world, you pay for convenience. You pay for getting the things that you want when you want them with minimal effort. And we're gonna show you how to save money without sacrificing getting the things that you want when you want them.
Number 1 is to be smart about your food. So be realistic. If you're gonna have a lazy Saturday where you don't want to cook, then plan that into your weekly planning and don't buy groceries for that day because food waste is a waste of money.
Yeah, and when you go shopping, be intentional about where you put your food. So if you're putting new food into the fridge, then bring out the old stuff, the stuff that's about to go bad and that you need to use within the next couple of days, and put it at the front.
Also, spend 5 minutes before you go shopping to look around your kitchen. Look in your pantry, your fridge, your freezer, and know what you have so you don't end up buying the same things you already have, and so that you end up using the things you need to before it goes bad.
Since we're on the topic of food waste, there are a lot of apps and a lot of places where you can buy food that those places, whether it be bakeries, grocery stores, restaurants, or even workplaces, where they can't sell that food anymore. And this can save you a lot of money on food that is still very scrumptious. Danishes.
Also, writing a list before you go really saves you money. Write down all the things you need, and then don't buy anything that's not on your list. For example, I went on a shopping trip last month without a list, and I came home with 3 bars of chocolate, some Coke, some crackers, Coke and juice, and baby food that I really didn't need, but I got because it was there and it was tempting. All that together ended up being around $17 more, and that's not a lot. But if you do this every week for the rest of the year, that's gonna end up being $800. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. Number 2 is know your schedule.
Yeah, so if your kid has an outing at school and need like a special lunch, or there's an anniversary for someone at your work, then it's gonna be a lot cheaper to buy those items during your weekly shopping trip at the grocery store than running to the gas station last minute to get flowers or a snack.
Yeah, and being aware of birthdays that are just around the corner means that you can save money as well. If you're shopping online, then you usually end up paying less for shipping if you don't need it to be at that person's doorstep the following morning.
We currently have 9 nieces and nephews, almost 10, so we want to make sure that they get their presents on time. So if we're late, we want to expedite the shipping at $10. And if we have 10 nieces and nephews, that's 10 times $10, which equals $100 a year.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, we're probably not going to be late with every single one of those birthdays. But if you've experienced this, like being late with ordering birthday presents, then you probably have a pretty good idea of an area where you can save a little bit of money every year by being a little bit more organized. Number 3 is buy ahead and buy in bulk. You want to think about the stuff that you use on a regular basis. Soap, toiletries, toilet paper, etc. And you want to buy those things when they're on offer or in bulk if that means that they're cheaper.
But you only want to buy the things that you actually use. Don't get tempted to buy, ooh, this is a new little scent, I'll buy loads of those. Or these chocolates look really great. Only buy the stuff that you actually would have bought anyways.
I would buy the chocolates in bulk.
I know you would.
I'm okay with buying chocolates in bulk.
An example of this is at our local grocery store, they often have shampoos on sale for about $1.50. Normally, they're around $3. We use 1 shampoo a month in our family. So every month for a year, that adds up to about $18. Okay, $18 is not a ton of money, but if you take the soaps and shampoos and toilet paper and add all that up together, then that equals a lot of money. Number 4 is do your own research.
We use spreadsheets a lot for everything from buying Christmas presents to buying a house. So when we first moved to Denmark, for example, from Texas, we probably saved like a couple of $1,000s just by comparing different shipping companies and going with the one that had the best offer. And in that case, you know, we were listing different parameters to make sure that we could, as much as possible, compare apples to apples, but it doesn't always have to be as in-depth and as detailed as that.
No, for example, grocery shopping. I don't usually use a spreadsheet for that, but I do look in the ads there and I see which things are on sale and compare that with the other things that I would get anyways and see what the prices are there. Because sometimes the store can have really good sale on chicken, but all the milk and the canned goods that I buy anyways would be more expensive. So also do your research there and see, does it make sense to go to this store versus that store?
You can also do this with plane tickets.
We just bought our plane tickets for Iceland this summer, and we spent a couple of weeks comparing different airlines and dates, looking at different takeoff times and landing times so it fit well with the kids' naps, and of course, finding out what was included in terms of luggage. We ended up paying around $600 for the whole family to go to Iceland, where in the middle of summer, it really wouldn't be unusual to pay up towards $1,000. That's a savings of $400 right there.
And if you're specifically looking for airplane tickets, then comparison sites like Momondo or Skyscanner or even Airfare Watchdog, where you can pick a specific route and then get notifications on price drops for that route, they're great. But in general, sites like PriceRunner can be really helpful to save money on things that you're buying during your day-to-day life anyways.
What websites do you use to save money? Let us know in the comments below.
Number 5 is automate your payments. You probably have house payments, maybe car payments, you've got bills and school payments and all sorts of things that you need to spend your money on a regular basis. And what we did was, first of all, we created an overview of what those payments were on a monthly basis. And then we looked at each and every one of them and saw what we could do to automate it so it just happens automatically.
When you don't automate your payments, you run the risk of paying late. And paying late means paying late fees, which you don't want to do. Our son had just started a new school and a new after-school program, and here we had to automate those payments so that we wouldn't have to worry about them. We thought we'd done this, we'd filled out all the paperwork, but somehow it hadn't gone through in the bank. We had to pay $15 because we paid late. We didn't want to do that again, so we called the bank and we made sure it went through this time, and therefore we didn't have to pay late again. But if you pay just one bill late every month for a year, that could add up to about $180. And if you have more bills you pay late, that's more money. So automate what you can and use your phone and your calendar to set reminders for yourself so you don't have to pay late fees because they suck. If you like this video, like the video and make sure to subscribe so you get new content every Thursday.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
That I really didn't need, but I got before. That I really didn't need, but I got before.
Currently have 10.
9.